Alright, we should be live on the vertical side. We're live on the playback side, and now there we go. Now we are live on all the sides. Alright. 2nd and 7 coming up. Loving the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Jacobs. Inside the 45, down to the 43-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and about 4. Third and 3 coming up. Loving the shotgun. Hands it off to Jacobs again. And he's going to... Ooh, it's going to be close. We'll see where they mark it. I think he's just short. Love will sneak it, and they'll get the first down. They'll know about the 38-yard line. Bud is here. What's up, Bud? Sorry for the little bit of a delay here to start. Oh, it should have been a false start. Ball at the 39. Loving the pistol. Hands it to Jacobs. Only going to get a gain of 1, maybe 2. .10:40 on the clock here. Loving the pistol, or in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to his right. Now back to the left. Avoids the pressure, and now he'll be sacked. Hunt with the sack. So 3rd and 20 coming up. Coming into tonight, the Packers are 5-2-1. The Eagles are 6-2. Going deep. Watson, incomplete. Watson actually became the defender and knocked it away. It'll be 4th down. Eagles offense will come out. What's up, Miss Gina? Welcome in. A busy week of streams this week. Tonight, of course, we got the Monday Night Football game. No stream tomorrow night. But then we have the Flyers on Wednesday night. We have the Jets and Patriots on Thursday night. And back to the Flyers on Friday night. And then we'll check out Saturday. Sunday is going to be another couple football streams as well. So we do have one person checking us out on the playback side. Welcome in over there. Once again, playback does not have a deal with the NFL to show the games. But we did do all 162 Met games this year. Some of the playoff games, four of the 7 World Series games. And now until baseball starts again in March, we'll be covering some football, college basketball, Philadelphia Flyers hockey. Yo, Daniel Berry's here saying happy Monday. What's up, Daniel Berry? We have a Philly player who's down right now. Let's check in with Miss Gina. Bam is here. What's up, Bam? Gina says it was a quiet day, not liking the cold weather. Doing well, though. Thank you. Great to see some of our regulars coming in. Jalen Phillips already making an impact for my Birds. Oh, that was the trade they made, right? I am the replacer. How do I share this out? How do I share this out on the playback side? Mitchell went into the tent. It was a third round pick with the Dolphins. Jacobs was such a yak monster. So Green Bay will punt here. Fair catch called for at the 9. You know, he thought about running. But the Eagles offense will take over from there. Jalen Hurts. Hurts on the season, averaging 210 yards per game. He's got 15 touchdowns and 1 interception. Yikes. Giant fans, they fired their head coach today. I was listening to Sal and BT at lunchtime when the news broke. Hurts under center. Takes the handoff, hands it to Barkley. Up to the 10, up to the 12-yard line, gain of 3. Hope Q is okay. Our only backup outside corner is Ringo right now, unless they want to kick Cooper DeJean outside. 2nd and 7 coming up. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fires it to the left. That's Brown on the catch. He's going to be a yard short. 3rd and 1 coming up. Lined up for the tush push. That should have been a false start. Nothing called. It's a first down up to the 21-yard line. So both teams doing the tush push here. Both should have been called for a false start. Ball at the 21 here. Pitch out to the left to Barkley. Up to the 14-yard line, and it'll be stopped there. Gain of 3. Or 24-yard line. Both teams committed a false start on the touch push when Green Bay did theirs, and now the Eagles were definitely definitely early there. Hurts under center here. Ball just inside the 24-yard line. Hands it off. Barkley makes a man miss. He's up to the 30, 35, up to the 40-yard line. Press set of downs here for the Eagles. Barkley asking for a reprieve here. $6:35 to go here in the first quarter. A handoff here. Up to the 44-yard line. That's Bigsby. Tank Bigsby. How did they get him? I thought he was on Jacksonville. 2nd and 5. Saquon over on the sideline with a jacket on. Hurts in the shotgun. Bigsby to his right. Takes a snap. Looks, fires to the left. Incomplete. Smith was the intended receiver. Third and 5 coming up. Yo, Mr. Charles. What is happening, Mr. Charles? Oh, what do we have? We have a whistle. Bunch of flags. Green Bay pointing at the Eagles. Traded him a few weeks ago. Jacksonville drafted another running back this year, so they felt like they didn't need him. Oh, false start, so it'll be 3rd and 10. Charles says he's having some phone issues. Lost his main phone today using a backup one. Oh, that's got all the government secrets on it. You better find that. Third and 10. Hurts in the shotgun. Goddard demand a motion. Takes a snap. Looking to his left. Avoids the rush. Rolls to his right. Still looking downfield. Still looking. Throws. It's caught. That's Shipley. It's a first down. Gained 11. Another handoff here. That's Barkley. Barkley's back on the field, only a gain of 2. Bam's loving it. Second and 8. Another handoff to Barkley. Tried to get to the edge, but only gets down to the 45-yard line. 4:10 left in the first. It'll be 3rd and 5. Third and 5. Let us know wherever you are in the country. Some cold temperatures coming in. Right now here in Northeast PA, we are at 32 degrees. Yesterday it was 60. Saturday was almost 70. Dumped off. It's caught. That's Smith. First down for the Eagles. Down into 37. Hurts under pressure, rolls to his left, throws, it's caught. That's A.J. Brown with the catch. That'll be gained to 7. Eagles 3 for 3 so far. Handoff. Pushing. It's going to be close to a first down. That's Shipley. And they're going to give it to him. Just inside the 27-yard line. First down in the Eagles. The wind makes it feel worse. My home screen's not telling me it's windy. If I go to the weather app, it'll tell me, but... Hurts under center here. Takes a snap. Takes the handoff to Barkley. Rolls to the left. Now sets, still looking. Now rolling to the right, still looking. And he'll throw it downfield, incomplete. Second down. Another handoff here. Down to the 25. Gain of 2. Sixteenth play of the drive here for the Eagles. They've had the ball for 8.5 minutes. They have to get just inside the 17-yard line for a first down. Hurts. He's going to take off and run. And he's going to have the first down. And he fumbled. He fumbled. Green Bay picked it up. And he's pushed out of bounds about the 39-yard line. We'll see if he was down. We'll see if Hurts was down. He's not making any motion. No, that's a fumble. Elbow's not down. Knees aren't down. That's a fumble. That's going to be Green Bay ball. Mr. John Super Nelson send his best. He just came home from work. Hello, Super Nelson. Hopefully you're doing well. Well. Alright, let's go over. How do I share this out? No. Share, there we go. Oh, was I frozen? No, so I might have been doing something. So ball at the 36 here. Oh, they fumble, but Love jumps on top of it. Loss of 3. Jacobs didn't look like it was going to be a handoff. $20 left here in the first quarter. Love takes a shotgun snap, looking to his left, now fires to the right, knocked down. 5 seconds left, 3rd and 13 coming up with 5 seconds. Let us know. We got 2 visitors checking us out on the playback side. Welcome in. We don't do NBA here, but we do MLB. So hopefully playback makes some more deals with some other leagues. Love rolls to his right, avoids the pressure. Now he's looking for a block. Up to the 45-yard line is going to be about a yard shy. That'll be the end of the first quarter. No score. So let's look at some of the other sports going on tonight. Other scores from this week: the Broncos beat the Raiders 10-7. Colts beat the Falcons 31-25. Game we did here. The Bears beat the Giants. We did that game also. Dolphins beat the Bills 30-13. Ravens beat the Vikings 27-19. My Jets beat the Browns 27-20. The Patriots beat the Buccaneers 28-23. Saints beat the Panthers 17-7. Texans beat the Jags 36-29. Seahawks doubled up the Cardinals 44-22. Rams beat the 49ers 42-26. Lions doubled up the Commanders 44-22. We had two games yesterday that did 44-22. And last night the Chargers beat up on the Steelers 25-10. Bengals, Cowboys, Titans, and Chiefs all had byes. Hey, James is here. What's up, James? Is it snowing in your area, James? If not, are you expected to get snow? It's fourth down at the 45, and they're going to go for it. Snowman, what is up, Snowman? How have you been, buddy? Love under center here. That was a false start, and this time it was called. That was a false start. Fourth down, no punt now. Yep. James says, yep, we got about an inch and it's still coming down. Some places are expecting 5 to 8 inches. Wow. We are far enough down where we are not expected snow. So now Green Bay will punt. Caught at the 3. Oh, missed the tackle. It's up to the 10. Still going up to the 15, the 20, up to the 21-yard line. Next Sunday, old Snowman returns to his coverage of Sunday Night Football. Let's go. Guys, make sure you check out Snowman Multimedia. Does a great job of doing play-by-play. They have daily shows over there as well. Weekly shows. Snowman, make sure you drop your link in the chat. So the Eagles get the ball back after they fumbled their last possession. Ball to 21. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it to Barkley. Bounces it out, and he's going to lose yards. Back to the 18. Oh, the pulling guard tripped. Ball at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 13. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to his right. Now back to the left. Dumps it off to Barkley. And he's going to lose a yard. Third and 14 coming up. Hurts takes the snap, hands it off again. Shipley bounces it out to the 20, up to the 24, and it'll be stopped there. Be 4th down coming up. So the Eagles will have to punt again. James says, come on, Eagles, beat these Packers, man. I want to be tied for first. Let's look at that. Line drive punt here. Oh, caught at the 12, maybe the 13, up to the 20, up to the 22-yard line. Was that Dobbs on the return? Loving the Packers offense coming back out. Now, technically, Green Bay would still be in. No, they wouldn't. They would not. Detroit and Chicago would be in first place if Green Bay were to lose tonight. Been good, Big John. Retooling and reloading as I'm taking this week off to reorganize. Mrs. Snowman, or should I say Dr. Snowman, is giving me a big assist. That's good stuff. Richard, welcome in, Richard. Saying nice graphics. Thank you, Richard. Off-season MLB news should be heating up soon. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably after Thanksgiving. Would be my guess. I think we get some low-level signings before that, but I don't think anything major. I don't think any of the major free agents will sign before that. Yo, let's go. Guys, check out Snowman Multimedia saying we hit 2,000. Now let's get old Snowman to 3,000 before the end of the year. Let's go, Snowman. Too many long breaks. All right, here we go. Love in the shotgun. Hands it off to Jacobs. Still pushing. Gain of 5. Let's see. Why is his hand? Ooh. Took a shot to the Eagles player helmet. Love's hand was covered in blood. So here we go. 2nd and 5. Love under center. Takes a snap. Pitches it to Jacobs. He's up to the 30. 35. Out of bounds about the 38-yard line. First down. So a fresh set of downs here for Green Bay. Still scoreless. I'll read that here in a second, Jimmy. Another handoff here. Up to the 40-yard line. Gain of about 3. James says he's excited about Friday night. He gets to DJ at his local VFW. Having a karaoke or a DJ for dancing on Fridays for now going forward. Very cool. Second and 7 here. Loving the pistol. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs is not going to get back to the line. Just shy of the 40. Loss of about a yard. 3rd and 8 coming up. Third and 8 coming up. Takes a snap. Looking to his left. Fires it to the right. It's caught, but it's short. Musgrave with the catch. 4th and about 3. Fourth and 2. That's a false start. That's a false start. They did not call it. Nope. They called them for a delay game. So it'll be 4th and 7. Fourth and 7, they'll punt again. 8:49 left here in the first half. No pressure on the punt. And it's into the end zone, so the Eagles will take over at the 20. 8:28 left in the first half. Oh. Some NBA action tonight. The Lakers have a 103 to 85 lead over the Hornets. Wizards up 96-89 over the Pistons. Magic up 89-81 over the Trailblazers. At the half, the Heat have a 62-53 lead over the Cavs. Bulls and Spurs tied at 60 with a minute 20 left there in the first half. And Bucks and Mavericks in the first quarter, 18-14 Milwaukee. Pelicans and Suns getting ready to start, as well as T-Wolves and Jazz. And Hawks and Clippers tonight at 10:30. NHL action tonight. The Devils and Islanders are tied at 1 in the third. Rangers have a 5-1 lead over the Predators, getting ready to start the third. And the Blue Jackets and Oilers, about 8 minutes into that game. No score there. It'll be Flyers. We'll be live for the Oilers and Flyers on Wednesday night. Panthers and Golden Knights tonight at 10. Bam says, nice defensive fight so far. Kind of what you expect. I just did not expect to go by so fast. John Yukon says, I will be watching the Flyers stream. Yeah, we'll be live for the Flyers Choice this week. At least Wednesday and Friday. Not sure about Saturday yet. James says, good defense battle. Come on, Eagles. Even the Browns and Panthers beat the Packers. All right, here we go. Eagles will start at the 20. Hurts under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls to the right. Looking downfield, still looking. Now we'll throw it back. It's caught. That's Goddard. Up to the 27-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 28. Second and 2. They're marking it at the 28. Fakes the handoff. Hurts. Fires across the middle. Knocked away. Third down coming up. Hurts fires it to the left. Oh, good thing that wasn't on target. That would have been picked off. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down. So the Eagles will have to punt again. This is a shank. Bounces at the 50. That gets a little bit of a roll. Down to the 42-yard line. A, a 30-yard punt. Let's see. Oh, off the side of the foot. Off the side of the foot. So Green Bay will take over at their own 41-yard line. Packers got a huge break there. They did. I didn't. How did we do in fantasy this week, guys? I think I lost in the PAS league. I have Jacobs tonight. Who's he got? Oh, Smith. And I am down by 4 points. Oh, man. Gonna be close. I need a big run. I need a big run from Jacobs here. Check Rhino's league. I think Jonathan was playing caps. Nobody playing in that game. I won. Man, that'll be 4 straight wins in the ESPN league. Look at some of the other games. Oh, Fitzy lost. Nope, Jonathan lost. Jimmy won. And our buddy Jay Philly won again. Man. He's in first place and he keeps winning. Oh, I play you next. Oh, pass is broken up. Second down. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't heard from Fitzy tonight. I texted him a couple times today. He responded. The software we use to stream came up with a huge update. So we were talking about that. I win my match. I play you next. Your favorite. Way too early. I don't like being favorite in fantasy for some reason. Pitch out to the right. Wilson. Only a gain of about 3. Winding down to 7 minutes to go here. I mean, we're not even an hour into this game and we're almost at the half. Did someone say my name? What's up, Fitzy? Tipped and incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Hey, District Nation, what's up, buddy? So another 4th down here for the Green Bay. They'll punt. Caught at the 13. Cuts to the left. He's up to the 20. 25 up to the 26-yard line. I mentioned Fitzy, and there he is. Well, Fitzy's one of those guys. He's like me. He might just be hanging out, watching, listening, not chatting until somebody talks about you. Fitzy, what do you got coming up this week? My Jets play Fitzy's Patriots on Thursday. Bruins hockey this week so far is scheduled. Did you set up? Did you set up the new setup? StreamYard came out with something cool, and I'm gonna be using it Wednesday night for the first time, doing the Flyers game. Oh, it doesn't say you have anything scheduled. Right now, unless you're using something else. But right now, StreamYard doesn't have you scheduled. Hand off to Barkley. Up to the 30. Makes a spin move up to the 33-yard line. Second down and 3 coming up. Oh, you haven't scheduled them yet. But you're planning on doing them. Gotcha. I understand now. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. 2nd and 3 here for the Eagles. Another handoff to Barkley. That's going to be a first down up to the 40-yard line. Oh, we have a late flag. Lane Johnson's down for the Eagles. So we'll get an injury timeout here for Lane Johnson. What's up, Jacob? How'd you do at the casino, bud? What do you think of your Giants? Giants fired Brian Dable today. Oh, penalties offset. So they will replay the down. Ha! Casino, wipe me clean, he said. Hurts in the pistol. Smith the man in motion. Another handoff. And Barkley's going to be short. It'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 coming up. Dable was getting fired anyways. I'm just concerned Kapka does well. They take the interim tag off of him and hire him permanently. That should be a flag. That's going to be pass interference. No, that's pass interference. That's pass interference. What about Belichick? You like Kiffin? Oh, Kiffin was Dart's college coach. Now we have a flag. Oh, you like Kubiak from Seattle or Kingsbury from Washington? 1st and 15 coming up. Ooh, Johnson's still limping as they're taking him to the locker room. Delayed handoff to Barkley. Bounces it outside. He's up to the 40. 45-50 in the Green Bay territory, but there's another flag. Belichick, you're 50-50 on. That would be a giant type hire, though. If we hire Belichick, we better pay for a defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator. 1st and 25 coming up. Well, unless his contract's up, they're not going to let him move for a lateral move. They might. They might. Another draw here. That's Shipley. Gain of 5. Oh, Bigsby. Bigsby on the carry. Second and 20 coming up. Fires it out to the right. That's Smith. Up to the 35, up to the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 39. It'll be 3rd and 11. 3.5 minutes left in the half. Spags was the Giants head coach and was horrible. Third and 11. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to the right. Now he'll take off and run. Oh, fakes the pitch. And he slides down at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. So another Eagles punt coming. Flag is down. The ball bouncing down about the 8-yard line. And we'll check the flag with 2:07 left in the first half. No, it's against Philadelphia. They're gonna make him re-kick. Ringo with the hold. So let's see. They would have had the ball at the 8-yard line. Let's see where they end up with it now. Another shank caught at the 22, makes a man miss at the 30, and he stopped at the 33-yard line. So they would have had the ball at the 8, and now they have it at the 32-yard line. We have the 2-minute warning here with 1:54 to go. Yeah, I scratched my head in the decision that maybe Jets. I would have took the points off the board and went for it, 4th down. Yeah, right? It would have been 4th and goal, like the half-yard line, right? I don't know what they were doing. Conference. Let's look right now. Right now, Indy, Denver, and New England all sit at 8-2. In the AFC East, or in the AFC, excuse me, the NFC, Seattle 7-2, Philly 6-2, Green Bay's 5-2. Why? Oh, because Seattle, the Rams are 7-2 as well. Tampa Bay is 6-3, Detroit 6-3, and Chicago 6-3. Still 7 weeks to go in the NFL. Um, right now, Tennessee would have the number one pick. The Saints would have two, Giants three, Cleveland four, and my Jets would sit at five. Love takes the handoff. We'll dump it off. That's Musgrave. That's going to be a gain of about 7. They're going to call it 8. Hand off to Jacobs. He's got a first down up to the 46-yard line. Love back to pass. We'll dump it off to Jacobs. That's up to the 50-yard line. 1:20 left to go in the half. Second and 5. Love still in the shotgun. A minute to go. Love takes the snap. Looking, still looking. Now he'll take off and run. At the 50, at the 45, out of bounds about the 41, maybe 42-yard line. First down. Love takes the snap, looking, dumps it off. That's Jacobs out of the backfield inside the 35. A gain of about 9. Clock still running. 41 seconds left. They call a timeout. Green Bay calls their first timeout with 42 seconds left. Gain of 8. Yeah, exactly. It was a 2-position game, but 2 touchdown deficit is harder than 10 points. I think the Giants missed their nail in the coffin. If the Bears are close, they'll find a way this year. We'll see when they get back from timeout here. One final in the NBA tonight. The Lakers beat the Hornets 121-111. Lakers are 8-3 on the year. Devils and Islanders tied up at 2. Only 4 seconds left in regulation there. The Rangers just took a 6-2 lead with 6:12 left in regulation. And the Oilers and Blue Jackets tied up at 1 after 1. What in the world? All right, here we go. 2nd and 1. Love in the pistol. Takes the snap. Looking. Fires it up to the left. Caught. That's Dobbs. Does he make the catch? He definitely got both feet in. Oh, yeah, that's a catch. Get out of bounds here. 38 seconds left. Love in the shotgun. Ball at the 27-yard line. Takes the snap, looking to the right. Now back to the left. And he's going to be brought down after about a half a yard gain. .31 seconds left. Who called timeout? Right at the line of scrimmage, so that should go down as a sack. Now we have a Green Bay Packer offensive lineman slow to get up. And he's walking and limping off the field. Referee standing over the ball. Loving the shotgun here. 31 seconds left in the half. Takes a snap, looking to his left. Now back to the right. Steps up and he fumbles. The ball's loose. I think the Eagles jumped on top of it. Oh, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. They have not indicated who's recovered. Giants did their best Mets impression yesterday for the 4th time this year. White ball, Philly ball. Each side has a fumble. Jalen Phillips, the newest Eagle, recovered the ball. That's definitely a fumble. We'll see if the Eagles just take a knee here. Entertaining first half. Entertaining scoreless first half. Hurts in the shotgun here. Eagles do have all 3 timeouts with 23 seconds. Takes the snap. Rolls to his left. Still looking downfield. Still looking. He's going to take off and run. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Second and 6, 16 seconds left. Loves Hurts in the shotgun. Fires it up the right side. Incomplete. 11 seconds left. Smith was the intended receiver. Just underthrew him. Hurts in the shotgun. Ball still at the 38-yard line. A handoff. That's Shipley. That's only going to get 2. No, somebody called the timeout. I thought Dable should have been fired after last year, but I'm not a Giant fan, so. Clubby says, me too. It was time. Hurts rolls out to the right. And he's just throwing one up. And he throws it out of bounds. What was the point of that? So we go to the half. No score. James says, with declining the penalty, that would have given the Giants a chance to put a nail in the coffin. Not surprised. Just not very good. I just don't think he was a good head coach. The Eagles will receive the second half kickoff. Another final in the NBA. The Magic beat the Trailblazers 115 to 112. Both teams had false starts on tush pushes, and both teams lose a fumble on what looks like a surefire scoring drive. Weird game. Yep. Bud says he's got to get up early tomorrow to go see his mom, so I hope there's no overtime. I hope not either. I got to call my mom tomorrow. It's her birthday. Glubby says, I'm grateful that Dable drafted and played Dart, though. At least he has that. But keeping Schoen and canning Dable makes no sense. His first season, he got them to the playoffs and nothing since. Bam says the good news for the Eagles is they fixed the pass rush. The bad news, offense is still totally inconsistent. And why? Wish your mom a happy birthday from the chat. I don't know if she knows I have a YouTube channel. I know my sister does. Yep, her and my stepdad live down in North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte. Clubby. I'll let her know. I will let her know. So let's look at some of the... Oh, they do have weekly leaders. Some of the weekly leaders from this week. Jared Goff led in passing yards with 320. Mac Jones had 319. And Josh Allen, in a losing effort, had 306. Davis Mills in the comeback against Jacksonville had 292. Rushing yards, Jonathan Taylor had 244. Devon Chain against Buffalo had 174. Travion Henderson had 147. And Jahmyr Gibbs had 142. Receiving, Nico Collins with 136. Trey McBride at 127. Josh Naylor had 124, where Jamison Williams had 119, and Buka from Tampa Bay had 115. You're not giving me sack leaders. I have no idea. I don't love the play calling, but I don't think it's terrible today. Guys who are usually reliable are just messing up. The game plan was a bit weird, though. Feels like overall, besides the Seahawks and Rams, no. No, we're originally from Jersey. We'll see what the Lions look like with Campbell calling plays, though. Seahawks look like the clear best team. I don't know. Rams are pretty good. Oh, Rams have a bad secondary. Says. Oh, Seahawks and Rams next week. Wonder if that's a primetime game. The legend lives on. Let's see. We'll be live on Thursday. Don't know if Fitz. I don't know if what Fitzy's plans are. We have the Jets and Patriots on Thursday. Commanders, Dolphins at 9:30 on Sunday. Ooh, Bears Vikings at 1 o'clock. That's a good one. We'll probably get the Packers Giants game here, and Bengals Steelers would be my guess. Seahawks Rams is a 4 o'clock game. The Lions, the Lions and Eagles play next Sunday night, and Cowboys Raiders next Monday night. Well, that's what happens when they were a horrendous team. They won 3 games last year. Of course, their schedule was going to be easy. They haven't lost in 3 weeks. Seahawks could be the best team in the NFC right now. They are. Well, record-wise, they are. 4.5 minutes left here in the intermission. Giants won 3 games and have the hardest schedule. Let's see. All right, you lost to Washington. You lost to Dallas. You lost to Kansas City. You lost to the Saints. Come on. Their schedule after that, though, is tough. Philly, Denver, Philly, San Fran, and Chicago. Yikes. Then you got Green Bay, Detroit, New England. What the heck? Yeah, how is the Giants' schedule so difficult? I mean, that's ridiculous. That's not cool. Uh-uh. Giants are 2-7. Oh, 2-8. 2-8. Giants had the second hardest rated schedule. How is that possible? Yeah, Giants had 3 wins and have the hardest schedule, says Fitzy. Pats had 4 wins and have one of the easiest. Still a couple minutes away from the start of the second half here. The Eagles will get the ball. Bears preseason was the third hardest, but a lot of those teams aren't enjoying the same success as last year. Well, and the Bears are a much better coach team this year as well. I say the Pats had 3 wins because they won the last game against the Bills, third stringers. Oh, hey, a win's a win. Then you beat them. Didn't you beat them up? Didn't you beat them in Buffalo too? Right? I think you beat them in Buffalo. James says the Bears' schedule's getting tough. The Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, and Packers. Would you consider Halfley as head coach? I don't know. I don't. I mean, do you want to bring in a defensive coordinator when you have a guy like Dart? We beat the unbeaten Bills in Buffalo. Whoa, not me. The only way I do that is if Belichick's my head coach. Fan of the Green Bay Packers saying go Pack go. We got kickoff here. Up to the 20, 25, cuts into the middle up to the 30, and he'll be stopped there. So there we go. Okay, he can. Me personally, with a young quarterback, I'm not taking a defensive coordinator. I'm making him my head coach. I hand off to Barkley up to the 36-yard line. Gain of 6. They're going to call it 7. No points here tonight. James even said, careful, Fitzy. 2nd and 3 here for the Eagles. Hurts in the pistol. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. Now we'll dump it off. Is that Goddard? It is. Up to the 41. First down, Eagles. Buffalo's not been the same since the Patriots won. Correct. Hurts still in the pistol here. Smith the man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Hurts looking. Fires up the right side. Caught. Who's that? Goddard. Again. Yesterday my wife wouldn't talk to me for an hour. She's a Giants fan. Hurts. Fires one across the middle. Had a man wide open. Calcaterra. And he overthrew him. Oh, just over the stretched fingers. Calcaterra kind of stutter step there, too. Hurts under center here. We'll hand it off. Down to the 30. Gain of about 7. Third and short. Barkley tonight, 11 carries, 46 yards. Yeah, I don't care if the Chiefs are the same or not. They still beat them. Another handoff. Oh, no, Hurts keeps it. That's Goddard. That's another first down. Down to about the 23-yard line. Nice opening drive here by the Eagles. Last time they were down here, they fumbled the football. Hurts in the shotgun. 6 plays, 48 yards so far, 3.5 minutes off the clock. Hurts takes the snap. Looking, under pressure, scrambles. Now we'll run inside the 20, out of bounds about the 17-yard line. Lane Johnson back on the bench for the Eagles. That's a good sign. 2nd and 4 coming up. A handoff. Oh, Bigsby doesn't get back to the line. Coy Walker. That's going to be a loss of 3. 3rd and 7 coming up. I went out for a smoke and it's cold out there. Yes, sir. It's down to 30 degrees. Buffalo has a tough game next week, the Bucks. Where? Third and 7. No, that should be a delay of game. And it will be 3rd and 12. Yep, 3rd and 12 coming up. Third and 12 coming up. Third and 12. Handoff. Shipley down to the 21, maybe the 20. It'll be 4th down. Field goal team will come on. Elliott looking to get the first points of the game. Tell you what, we're up to 11 likes on the stream. If we get to 20, here's the field goal and it's good, and the Eagles take a 3-0 lead. If we get to 20 likes, I'll hand out 5 free channel memberships. We're at 11. No, we're not. Hold on. We're at 13. We are at 13. It's in Buffalo. Thank you. We're at 13. If we get to 25. If the Giants want a defensive coordinator, Bears former coach Flus. Robert Saleh will be available. Up to 14 likes. I'll keep an eye on that. So what about the Colts? Do we think the Colts are for real or what? $24 in the chat. Tells me 21. That's alright though. So the Eagles get on the board first with the field goal. We'll see if Green Bay can respond. Caught at the 8, up to the 20. Cuts it to the right, up to the 25. Tackled about the 28-yard line. I know the Broncos have a really good defense. I'm not sold on that offense yet, but that defense is legit. Love fires up the right side. He's got a man. That's Watson. First down. We have a flag. It's a hold against Philadelphia, so the 20-yard completion. Excuse me. Ball at the 47. Oh, they're going to mark it at the 46. No, he just changed his mind again. Love takes the handoff. Hands it to Jacobs in the Eagle territory down to the 48-yard line. Gain of 4 there for Jacobs. Jenkins, the Packers center, is officially out. Another handoff to Jacobs. Makes a man miss. Gains about 3. It'll be 3rd and 3 coming up. We're halfway through this third quarter. Loving the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looks to his right. Fires to the right. It's caught. That's Wicks. First down. After the Eagles scored, the Packers have a nice drive going here. Another handoff here. Jacobs is going to lose about 5 yards. They're going to mark it as a 4-yard loss. Ball at the 46-yard line. Love under center. Fakes the handoff. Love will take off and run, and he'll get to the 41-yard line. Third and 9 coming up. Third and 9. Love in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Back to pass. Looks. Fires across the middle. Incomplete. Dropped by Dobbs. Tried to make a diving catch, but he dropped it. 4th and 9. Looks like the offense is staying on the field. It's 4th and 9. Wow. I don't want to say that. Love back to pass. Looking. Fires. Dropped. Melton with the drop. So the Eagles with a 3-0 lead with the ball at their own 41-yard line. We're up to 15 likes on the stream. New coach. What are you talking about, new coach? Aaron Glenn's been our coach all year long. Jets aren't going to fire Glenn this year. Who will be the next head coach fired though? McDaniels. How about the guy in Cincinnati? I know Burrow's been hurt, but they're not gonna fire Carroll. Commanders, I could see them firing oh man, what's his name? Yo, Daniel Caps, what up? Caps gifting out 5 memberships. What's up, buddy? CBR got one. Scott at Sports Rustabout got one. Jared got one. DK got one. Dr. Delay got one. Awesome stuff. Once again, if we get up to 25 likes tonight, we're at 16. I'll hand out 5 more as well. Gannon or Raheem Morris. That one caught, but no gain. Saquon gets a catch. 4:30, 4.5 minutes left in the third. I don't know why the thing only says 2 people watching when it says there's 18 people here. Dan Quinn, that's who it was. Thank you, Fitzy. You don't see Quinn getting fired? And Barkley is tackled in the backfield. That's a big time loss. This game is unreal. This game. Hurts back to pass, avoids the pressure. Shipley up to the 40, out of bounds about the 42. If Buffalo missed the playoffs, I think Buffalo's not going to miss the playoffs. Unless they completely crumble. Let's see. We can take a look at Buffalo here. I mean, right now, they're 6-3. They have another game with the Patriots. Let's see here. They got a tough schedule. And it goes into the end zone. That'll be a touchback on the punt. Man was hit, but it was by his own player. Let's see. Buffalo's got Tampa Bay coming up. Then they're at Houston, at Pittsburgh, home for Cincinnati, at New England, at Cleveland, home for Philly, and home for the Jets to end the season. That's not easy. I could see them losing against Tampa. I could see them losing against Houston. Definitely losing against. I could see them definitely losing against Pittsburgh. Cincinnati. You never know what Cincinnati team's going to show up. Going to New England to face the Pats, you're not beating them there. Cleveland, one of the best defensive teams in football. Then home for Philly. James, I could see it. If things don't go right, I could see it. Cap says it got cold here today in Saratoga. You got snow. Well, we didn't get snow, but it got cold here as well. Stefanski getting fired. Yep, I could see that. We need the Bills to win the Super Bowl so we get to see Mrs. PAS. The way it's going, my Raiders will have a top 3 pick. And they'll need a quarterback, right? Right now, Tennessee won't need a quarterback. The Saints won't need a quarterback. The Giants won't need a quarterback. Cleveland won't need a quarterback. Oh, right now you have the 6th pick. Right now, my Jets would have the 5th and 32nd pick in the first round. Hope so. Gino blows. Oh, I forgot I forgot the Eagles traded for Michael Carter. Pitch to Jacobs. He's up to the 25, up to the 30. First down run. Yeah, so do I, Caps. Talking to my boss today, he's like, "Why would you get rid of your best players?" So I'm like, "Who cares if they were our best players? We were 1-7 with them." Sometimes you got to tear it down and start over again. Still need a quarterback. And right now, I don't think there's a quarterback in the draft. Oh, that's a catch up to midfield. And that's Wicks. And we have a late flag. I'm just planning ahead. What are you doing on Thursday? I'm planning on doing the Jets Patriots game, Pitsy. You want to do it together, or do you got a Bruins game? Because I only have Flyers on Wednesday and Friday. Yeah, weak quarterback class this year. Yep. .120 left in here in the third. Another handoff to Jacobs. Down to the 47-yard line. James says Ravens, I think, are making a run for the playoffs. Yeah, well, they're finally starting to get healthy. Last Thursday night, there were more penalties than first downs. 2nd and 8 coming up. Jacobs down to the 30. Oh no, down to the 43-yard line. There's a Bruins game, but you're 50-50 right now on that. No, let's do the Jets Patriots game. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So we finally get points with the Eagles kicking a field goal to make it 3-0. Fitzy says, I'm down for that. All right, let's plan on that. So there it is. It sounds like Fitzy and I will be doing the Jets-Patriots game on Thursday. You have to dig out the Brady jersey for the first time in a while. I do have an Eric Decker jersey. Last night, seen a 3-2, 5-2, now 3-0. What's going on around here? Isn't Drake May the next Tom Brady? No. But if he wins 2 Super Bowls, who cares, right? We'll see you on Thursday, Fitzy. Will Jennifer be there? That's a great question, bud. All right, here we go. First play of the fourth quarter. And that's caught. That's going to be close to a first down. Right at the line. And they're going to give it to him down to the 39. First down. Oh, I don't know. If I'm the Eagles, I might challenge that. Thought the baseball season was over. Hand off to Jacobs. Gain of about 5. Think the Pats are taking the AFC East this season. Vrabel getting Coach of the Year. Yup. Oh, man. Who's that guy from the Packers? That's a big old cut on his arm. Oh, that might be a free play. Going up, and he's got a man. That's Watson. Down about the 15-yard line. We do have a legal formation on the Packers. Wow. Takes away a huge play. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the 40. Second and 11 here at the 40. Love under center. Fakes the handoff. Fires across the middle. Incomplete. No, no flags. No, no flag there. No flag. Love. We'll just throw it away. 4th and 11. So they'll punt here. Oh, wait. Why does Green Bay think this is a safety? Evan Williams thinks it's a safety. I didn't see an Eagle player touch this ball. They down. I saw the ball. It's a touchback. The Green Bay Packer player's foot was in the end zone when he touched the ball. I didn't even watch that one. That was what, Raiders Broncos, right? So Eagles will take over at their own 20. NHL, do we have any finals tonight? Yep. The Islanders beat the Devils in overtime, 3-2. And the Rangers beat the Predators 6-3. Blue Jackets lead the Oilers after 2, 3-1. And the Panthers and Golden Knights are no score, 7 minutes to go in the first. NBA Finals, the Lakers beat the Hornets 121-111. Pistons beat the Wizards in overtime 137-135. Magic beat the Trailblazers 115-112. And Spurs beat the Bulls 121-117. Raiders Broncos was definitely ugly. Why didn't I do that game? Did the Flyers play that night? Oh yeah, the Flyers played the Nashville Predators. Flyers played the Predators. Cap says, after Nix and Sutton only gave me 13 points, my opponent had JT, 8-chain, Hendo, Gibbs. All went off. He was, wow. Barkley gets about 5. We're going to give him 4. See how fantasy's going tonight. Toss to Barkley and he's not going to get anything. It'll be 3rd and 6. Right now I am up by 0.15 points. Holy crap. Oh man, if I could pull off this win. If I can pull off this win against Frank. Hurts takes the shotgun, looks, fires it out to the left. That's Barkley. And he's got a first down and more up to the 40. Midfield in the Packer territory, still going down to the 36-yard line. Ball at the 36 here for the Eagles. Up a field goal. Hurts takes a snap. Pump fakes. Now he goes deep. Over the middle. And never mind. I just lost with Smith with the touchdown. Hasn't done anything all night. You have Dabs, but I didn't need much from him tonight. My opponent has 2 guys starting that were on a bye. My guys just didn't do anything this week. Right? I think he had Smith, right? Yeah, he's got Smith. So when that updates, he's going to be up by about 11. Yeah. Oh, well. You got payback coming to Jay Philly. He beat me week 2. Do you guys play each other again? Finally, some freaking deep offense from the Eagles. Bam says, I don't have a lot of hair left. They can't keep making me pull more of it out. But, of course, now the D had no time to rest. Oh, this week. Well, he's on a big winning streak right now. What's up with the Packers, man? They have like no receivers. Ball was slightly underthrown. Could have been knocked down. Picked up at the 1. Ball picked up, returned to the 25, and he's out of bounds. Packers ball with 10:31 left. Been waiting for Jaden Reed to come back. Hand off to Jacobs, and I'll get 2, maybe 3. Love is missing Kraft. Love fires it up the right side. It's caught. That'll be a first down. Melton with the catch. Yeah, they're going to have to do a little hurry up. Fired. That's off to Jacobs. That'll be a gain of about 6. That'll cut into that 15-point deficit I'm on. Oops. Fires it out to the right. It's caught, and he's tripped up. That's Williams. 3rd and about 3. Third and 2. Down 2 scores. No urgency from Green Bay here. Hand off to Jacobs. He's going to have a first down in the Eagle territory down to the 46-yard line. Jacobs will come off the field here. .805 left. Love in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fires. Nope. Pump fakes. Now throws it to the left. It's caught. And he tripped up down to the 43-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 44. Only a gain of 2. That's Wilson. And incomplete was going to Melton. Third and 8 coming up. Third and 8. Love fires up to the right side. Open. That's Wicks. Down to 34. Ball at the 34-yard line here. Little pop pass, no gain. You need 2 scores and you're running plays like this. It's like watching a Jets game. Love takes the snap. Looking to the left. Off his back foot. Up the right side. That should be a flag. There it is. That should be a flag. And they do throw it. Need Jacobs, Barkley, and Goddard. Nope. Not looking good. Yep. That one's definitely pass interference. Grabbed his jersey, grabbed his arm before the ball got there. .625 left to go here. Love takes a snap, fires it off to the right. That's Jacobs inside the 10, down to the 6. Second down and 3. Ball just inside the 7. A handoff to Jacobs. He's going to have a first down. He's pushing. Touchdown. Let's go. Keeping my slim fantasy hopes alive. 11 play, 75-yard drive for Green Bay. I'm down 4 points now. There's one of your touchdowns, Caps. Don't think you're going to get Goddard and Barkley, though. Yo, the Grinch. We're up to 18 likes. If you haven't already, consider hitting that thumbs up for us. So we'll see how the Eagles' offense responds here. Up by a field goal. For those of you that were here and know about my book, I sent a copy to the author that I would like to read, have him read it, and write the forward for it. According to the tracking number, his copy arrived today to the office where he works, so hopefully they get that to him, and I'll consider doing that. If not, we'll get it finished up and released before opening day next year. Return up to the 29. Fitzy says, for the first time in nearly 2 months, I will lose in the Rhino League. Wow. Unless Barkley has a big run. Oh, here we go. Barkley is going to lose 2 yards. That's not the kind of run Fitzy was looking for. Second and 12 coming up. Got it knocked away. Third down and 12 coming up. Yeah, it's a 16-man league. I should be worse, right? Right? I'm better in that league too. I don't understand. So 3rd and 12 coming up. 4:58 left. So plenty of time here. James says, "Come on, Eagles, don't choke." Hurts fires it up to the right side. That's Smith again. No, I lost. Come on. Hasn't done anything all game, and now he's got 2 big catches. Oh, he got both feet down and a knee, so it doesn't matter. That would have been a huge opportunity there for Green Bay. Barkley with a gain of 3, maybe 4. Yep. Me too, Fitzy. Oh no, I won in the Rhino League. Is AJ Brown still on the Eagles? Going to have a meeting on the mound. 4:10 left. A handoff. Barkley. Oh man, tripped up. It'll be 3rd and 2. Oh, that's a trip. That should have been a flag. Oh, Brown is still. Yeah, Brown's still with Philly. I haven't seen him. You wanted the Pats to trade for him? 3:25 to go here. The Eagles will call a timeout. Third and 2 coming up. He's got 2 catches for 13 yards. Well, that's what I needed. That's what I needed Smith to do tonight. And Smith's got a touchdown, like 60 yards. That's a first. That's Barkley. That's a first down. So Green Bay's going to have to start thinking about using timeouts here. Clock's still ticking here with 2:45 left. I should be holding. I should have been holding against the Eagles, but nothing called. First time out here with 2:33 left. Gain of 4. Oh, only a gain of 2? I thought he had more than that. see how the Eagles do on second down here. Let's get rid of that. You better not say yes, he said. Second and 8 coming up when we come back from commercial. Green Bay needing a stop here. What in the world is this? Oh, Cowboys Raiders next Monday night. Up to 19 likes on the stream. All right, James. Thanks for being here, bud. Have a good night. Oh, fakes the handoff. Hurts, rolls to the right, and he'll just throw it away. That saves Green Bay a timeout. Third and 8 coming up. Hurts off his back foot, incomplete. Fourth and 8. They're kind of in no man's land. Eagles offense staying on the field here. No, delay your game. They didn't even get set up to even try to draw him off sides. So bad job by the Eagles there. Green Bay's got 2:25 and 2 timeouts. And the 2-minute warning. No pressure. Fair catch called for. That's a 10. All right, let's see if Jacobs can get me some points here. All right, 2:18 left. 90 yards away from a win. Love takes the snap, fires it incomplete. Was going to Wicks. Green Bay lost their last game? Love takes the snap, looks, fires. It dropped. That's Melton. Third and 10 coming up. Oh no, that never made it to Melton. Melton didn't drop that. Never made it there. Third and 10. Fires up the middle. Complete up to the 32. The 33. The 35. Let's see where they mark it. The 35. We're at the 2-minute warning. That's Watson. So we get the 2-minute warning here. Big first down by Green Bay there. Off night tomorrow night. We'll be back on Wednesday night with some Philadelphia Flyers hockey against the Edmonton Oilers. Thursday night, Fitzy and I will be live for the Jets and Patriots. And then back Friday night, I will be live for the Flyers. I believe St. Louis. I believe they're playing the Blues on Friday night. St. Louis Blues, yep. Smash them thumbs up, everyone. See if we can get to 25 tonight. Thanks again to Daniel Caps for the 5 gifted memberships tonight. Love, back to pass. Going to Jacobs, and he threw it behind him. Second and 10. Love takes the snap. Under pressure, throws it off his back foot. Incomplete. Third and 10. Wicks had it and dropped it. Fires it up the right. Oh, that's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 1. 1:40 to go. Fourth and 1. Hand off to Jacobs. We have a penalty. And Jacobs. And he fumbled the ball. My guess is this is an illegal formation. And this will be a turnover on downs. Yep. Yep. Eagles ball. Ball game. Eagles ball up 3. Why are we going to another timeout here? Yeah, he lost 3 yards. He fumbled the ball. Bud says, thanks, John. Good night, all. Good night, Bud. Thanks for hanging out, as always. Waiting for them to come back from this commercial. Schedule. Once again, we'll be live a couple games this week. We got the Jets and Patriots on Sunday, or on Thursday. We got the Commanders and Marlins, yeah. Commanders and Miami Dolphins on Sunday. Then we'll do a 1 o'clock game. We'll see when the TV schedule comes out what game we get here. And then let me see, do the Flyers play on the 17th? They do not. So maybe we'll be live. Maybe we'll do the Dallas Vegas game. I hand off to Barkley. He gets a gain of a couple. Timeout. 1:21 left. Green Bay's got one timeout left. This will be back-to-back losses for the Packers at home, unless a miracle happens. Baseball on the brain already. Yep. Bam says the birds are gonna drive me to drink, and I've never touched the stuff. Now, if you haven't, don't. Mike Trout will be happy. Second and 8 here. Another handoff. Barkley. Only going to get a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 7. But Green Bay's out of timeouts here. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7 coming up. Green Bay's out of timeouts. Handoff. Barkley will only get down to the 35. The clock will wind. We'll see what the Eagles do. It's 4th down. They can wind it down to about 32 seconds. No, there's no reason to do anything right now until you call that timeout. Play clock at 5, 4, 3, 2, and we have a timeout. 33 seconds left. Ooh. Eagles play the Lions, Cowboys, Bears, Chargers, Raiders. Woo. Home for the Lions, home for the Bears, home for the Raiders. At Dallas and at the Chargers. Yikes. The offense is still out here on 4th and 6. They take the snap. Hurts under pressure, throws it up the left side. He's got Brown. It's broken up. 27 seconds left. Green Bay only needs a field goal to tie. You couldn't have ran it down. If they would have handed the ball off and gained 2 yards, it was a turnover either way. I don't know, Fitzy. They only have to pick up about 30 yards to get in field goal range. Love back to pass. Press steps up. Now he'll throw it down deep. He's Watson incomplete. Twenty seconds left. Love takes a snap. Looking. Fires up the right side. It's complete. You got to hurry up. There's only 12 seconds left. You got to give it to the official. Five seconds left. You're not in field goal range. Oh, they are. They're going to bring McManus out for a 65-yard field goal attempt. "64-yard field goal attempt to tie it." The wind is whipping. And a timeout by Philly. Well, now, see that? They called timeout, and now the Love comes back out onto the field here, so they're not going to try the field goal. It's got to be Hail Mary. There's only 5 seconds left. There's nothing. It's thrown out of bounds. 2 seconds left. And now McManus will come out. "64-yard attempt." And wait, no, not even close. Not even close. Ball game is over. Shanked it. Might even have been tipped or blocked. The Eagles hold on to win 10-7. The Packers have lost back-to-back games at Lambeau Field. So thanks again, everybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Too bad we didn't have a little bit more of an exciting game. I thought that somebody told me this would be 10-7. The Thursday night started off with 10-7 nonsense, and Monday night ends this week with 10-7 nonsense. So great stuff, everybody. We'll be back Wednesday night with some Philadelphia Flyers hockey. We'll see you all next time. Thank you, Miss Gina.